After school, little Lily, with her backpack on, walked into the house and called out cheerfully, "Dad, I'm home!" But only silence answered her. Not seeing her dad in the living room, Lily started running through all the rooms, calling for him. But the house was completely quiet. "Looks like Dad went out," Lily thought to herself. Being home alone, she felt a little bored. Suddenly, she had an idea and decided to call her dad.
Oh, đi ha.
"Hi, Dad,"
Yay.
her voice rang out.
Trời ơi, mẹ nè.
On the other end, her dad answered, "Hey, honey, I'm just out in the garden pulling weeds."
Thôi nha.
Knowing her dad was working hard in the garden, a sweet thought suddenly popped into Lily's head. With her eyes shining from the wonderful idea, Lily eagerly ran to the kitchen. She opened the fridge door and used both her tiny hands to painstakingly pull out a heavy bag of flour. It was heavier than she thought, making her wobble a bit. But she finally landed it safely on the counter. She skillfully tore open the bag. Then, with deep concentration, Lily held her breath, carefully scooping spoonful after spoonful of the snow-white flour into a big mixing bowl. She did it very slowly, trying not to spill a single grain.
Okay.
After adding water and other secret ingredients, Lily grabbed the whisk. At first, her little arm had to use a lot of strength to stir the lumpy mixture. But Lily didn't give up. She stirred steadily, faster and faster. Soon, the mixture became smooth and glossy, flowing beautifully with every turn of the whisk. When the dough came together into a soft ball, Lily poured it out onto the floured counter. Now it was time for muscle. She used her whole body weight, her tiny hands pressing down hard, folding the dough over and pressing again, kneading it thoroughly. She kneaded enthusiastically, her face covered in little beads of sweat, completely lost in her work. Suddenly, Lily stopped, her hands still covered in dough. She frowned, tilting her head in thought. Her eyes lit up. Lily scampered over to the dish rack and grabbed the rolling pin. Lily smiled, satisfied. She sprinkled a little more flour on the counter, placed the dough down, and gripped the small rolling pin that fit her hands perfectly. She carefully rolled it back and forth, not rushing. Back and forth. Under Lily's hands, the round ball of dough gradually turned into a thin, even sheet. When the dough was the right thickness, Lily got a cookie cutter. She pressed it into the dough, making cute shapes.
Wow.
Once finished, Lily gently placed each cookie onto a baking tray. She carefully opened the oven and slid the tray inside. She closed the oven door, standing on her tiptoes to peek through the small glass window, her little heart thumping with excitement and anticipation. A little while later, the delicious smell of baking filled the kitchen. "Ah, they're ready!" Lily cheered. She carefully took the cookies out of the oven. They were golden brown and smelled amazing. She put them in a basket. There were two. This one is for Dad, and this one is for me. Without waiting, Lily grabbed the basket and ran, lawn-ton, out to the garden, where her dad was still working.
Dad.
Ôi, đi đâu Ly? Hả? Trời ơi, có gì đây?
Seeing his daughter bringing him cookies,
Ui, đang đói nè.
Lily's dad was incredibly
Cho ba nè.
surprised and happy.
Cảm
Oh,
ơn
did
con
my
nhé.
daughter
Đúng
bake
rồi,
these
cảm
for
ơn.
me?
Của Ly đây hả? Đây, của Ly đây ha. Ừ.
The two of them sat down to rest. Her dad took the cookie Lily made
Cảm ơn
and took a
nhé.
big bite. "This is delicious!" he praised. "Thank you so much, Lily."
Nóng Ly.
Hearing her dad's praise,
Hello.
Lily beamed, quite teat mat, completely happy.
Đây, đi ngồi đây. Đây, đi ngồi đây. Đây, ngồi đây. Ui chà. Ui dồi, ăn thì ăn dữ rồi Ly hả? Ngon quá hả? Có nước không? Có nước, lấy nước uống này.
Her dad handed Lily a bottle of water,
Thank you.
and the two of them enjoyed the sweet cookies together under the shade of a tree, enjoying a peaceful, warm afternoon.
Ăn nước cho dễ uống nhé. À, uống nước cho nó dễ ăn, như chưa? Nắng quá tôi về Ly nhá. Trời nắng quá rồi. Bánh ăn xong rồi. Đi về đi.
That day, little Lily, in her cute dress and still wearing her small backpack, was on her way home from school.
Wow.
But Lily didn't go straight home. She was dawdling along the road. As she passed a grassy patch, something big, round, and green suddenly caught her eye. What's that? Lily wondered. Creeping closer, let's go see what it is. Oh, it was a watermelon. But not just any watermelon, it was gigantic. Lily's eyes lit up with excitement. She immediately ran over and, using all her might, tried to lift it. But oh, it's too heavy. The watermelon wouldn't budge. After a few failed attempts, she knew she needed some super help. She thought, and then ran for home as fast as she could. Lily ran headlong into the house and found her dad busy working. Dad! She called out urgently.
Ủa? Mới đi học về hả Ly? Sao? Đưa bà cởi cặp cho nào. Sao? Chuyện gì? Thôi đi ra ngoài nhá, ra ngoài rồi tí nữa tao làm gì cho ăn nhá. Đi con, đi ra ngoài đi.
Seeing her dad didn't understand, she ran right up, grabbed his hand, and started pulling, her eyes pleading. I need your help,
Đi đâu hả?
she insisted. Dad, only you can help
Sao
me.
vậy Ly? Sao? Muốn ba đi với ba đi. Sao? Muốn bay đâu hả? Bay đâu?
Please help me, Dad.
Sao đi? Đi đâu? Đi ra ngoài hả?
Finally, her dad agreed to
Sao,
follow.
Đâu. Muốn nói gì ba nè? Thôi đi nè, ra đâu? Đi đâu? Ủa? Sao Ly? Hả? Sao? Cái gì vậy? Sao? Muốn bay đâu hả?
This way, Dad, Lily urged, pulling him by the hand. She led the way, feeling incredibly impatient.
Đi nào.
Hurry up, Dad! She kept looking back and urging him on, as if afraid her treasure would be taken if they were a second late. Dad, it's this way!
Sao? Đi đâu Ly? Trời ơi, nhanh lên nào. Đi nhanh lên nào. Rồi, sao đi, từ từ nào. Đi đâu? Chờ tí, đi chậm thôi, để ba đi nào. Đâu có thấy gì đâu. Thấy gì đâu Ly?
When they arrived, Lily's dad was also amazed at the size of the watermelon. He looked at Lily, then at the melon, and with one swift move, he effortlessly lifted the giant.
Thấy đâu? À, lăn về cho Ly hả? Tìm thấy ở đâu đây? Trời ơi, có cái đâu lọt cây dưa rồi vườn đậu người ta hả? Phải gọi ba ra lấy cái này hả? Thôi đi nào. Đấy nha. Rồi.
Let's go home, Lily? On the way back, her dad carried the enormous watermelon, while Lily skipped happily beside him, chattering nonstop. Finally, the two of them brought their prize home safely.
Rồi, rồi, đi vào nhà đi con. Đúng rồi, tốt lắm.
The morning started peacefully, but in her little room, Lily was still fast asleep. Lily's dad had probably woken up early and already left for work, leaving the little one in her dream world. When the first rays of sunlight woke her, Lily slowly opened her eyes. Like a well-practiced habit, she immediately started her morning hygiene routine. The picture shows Lily holding her small toothbrush, looking very focused, and carefully brushing her teeth back and forth. Even though she was still a bit sleepy, Lily seriously completed her tooth cleaning mission. After that, a sudden emergency happened. Lily hurried off to take care of business. Looking at Lily's face afterward, you could see a clear, "What a relief!" And of course, being a good girl, Lily never forgot to wash her hands thoroughly with soap after using the toilet. With all that done, Lily realized she was home alone. Dad must have left for work early, she probably thought. Lily told herself she had to be a good girl and wait for her dad to come home. But oh, being alone was so boring. To chase away the boredom, Lily decided to go out into the green garden to get some fresh air and also to wait for her dad. And out in the garden, a fun surprise was waiting. Lily spotted a bunch of longans. She immediately showed off her climbing skills and found an incredibly cute pose to sit and eat them. Lily seemed to love this position, balancing herself while peeling and popping the juicy longans into her mouth. Seeing her cheeks puffed up with fruit, you could tell just how delicious they were. Lily ate enthusiastically, savoring the sweet taste of the morning. That morning, Dad showed Lily the garden, which had just gone through a storm, leaving everything in a mess.
Hôm nay Billy sẽ cùng dọn dẹp cái sân này. Lily.
Looking at the yard scattered with fallen leaves, Dad sighed and said, "Lily, give me a hand, will you?" Just waiting for that, the little monkey's eyes lit up, and she happily agreed to the mission. When Dad said, "Go get your hat so you don't get sunburnt," she understood immediately and dashed into the house. Surprisingly, she didn't grab just anything. She found exactly her own hat. Her small hands held it, turned it the right way, and she put it on skillfully. Dad and daughter started cleaning up. Being smart and observant, Lily didn't need Dad to hold her hand. She watched Dad pick up broken branches and immediately copied him perfectly.
Cảm ơn Ly nha. Đi lấy kia cho bà đây kìa. Đi lấy kia cho bà đây kìa. Đúng rồi, kéo qua đây con.
Her nimble hands picked up every leaf and dry twig, gathering them into a pile.
Cảm ơn Ly nha.
No running around or being naughty. Lily worked with high focus, obediently following Dad's small instructions.
Bỏ đây đây nha. Còn cho mình chụp đi nha. Kìa.
When the leaves were piled up, it was time to bag them.
Đi. Lấy cho bà cái túi kìa.
Dad barely mentioned needing a bag when Lily quickly brought over a red trash bag.
Rồi đó, cảm ơn Ly.
Her intelligence really shone here.
Đi cầm cho bà đi.
She knew Dad needed both hands to scoop the leaves, so she had to be the one holding the bag. Lily used both hands to spread the bag open, standing firm while Dad put the leaves in.
Kiến này. Kiến. Thấy không?
This smooth coordination showed Lily wasn't just acting on instinct, but actually thinking and understanding the process.
Qua đây Ly ơi.
With the work mostly done, and seeing Lily had worked hard, Dad decided to reward her with a traditional game.
Đây này Ly.
He found a fallen palm sheath in the yard
Chơi cái này không?
and told Lily to sit on it to make a drag train.
Đây lên đây. Đây ngồi.
Lily cleverly hopped onto this natural skateboard.
Ngồi đây. Ngồi đây. Đó, giữ tay vào đây nha. Ngồi.
When Dad grabbed the stem and started running, Lily was a bit startled at first. Her eyes went wide, hands gripping the edges tight. Her body tensed up as she watched the ground to check for safety.
Giữ tay chặt nha. Đó, giữ tay vào đây nha.
But just seconds later, feeling the cool breeze on her face and the smooth gliding speed, her fear vanished completely.
Ngồi yên đi. Lên nào. Lên nào. Nó bỏ rác đi nha. Này, lên ngồi đi. Quay vòng nữa nào. Ngồi thẳng nào, ngồi vào đây này. Ngồi xích lại. Ngồi đây. Chân nhớ. Đúng rồi.
Instead, pure excitement took over. Lily relaxed, her eyes beaming with joy. She looked up to catch the wind, even leaning into Dad's turns to keep balance like a pro racer enjoying her track.
Ở đây nha.
After a few laps around the yard, Dad started to get tired. Realizing Dad was out of breath, Lily was very understanding and didn't demand to keep playing. When Dad stopped and set the palm sheath aside, Lily obediently trotted after him into the house, wrapping up a morning full of meaningful work and play. That morning, bright sunlight woke Lily up. But instead of her usual excitement, Lily felt her stomach rumbling with hunger. She ran to find Dad, but the house was empty. Dad had gone out. Determined to feed herself, Lily searched the kitchen and opened the fridge. But alas, the shelves were bare. The food is all gone. Not giving up, Lily went to check her secret stash, her savings. But oh dear, even her money was all gone. A look of worry crossed her face. Refusing to sit and starve, Lily came up with a bold idea. Why not earn money using the produce in the garden? She grabbed a pen and paper. Carefully writing a very professional sign, Sale 40%.
Okay.
Lily struggled to pull her small cart to the backyard. Before her were rows of tomato plants, heavy with fruit, red, plump, and round in the sun. She carefully chose the best ones, tiptoeing to pick them and placing them gently in her cart. Looking at the delicious tomatoes, Lily was sure they would sell well. Pulling her tomato cart to a busy street corner, Lily set up her makeshift stall. The Sale 40% sign was placed proudly next to it. At first, people just walked by, making Lily a bit sad, but she didn't give up. She patiently called out, "Hello! Super tasty tomatoes here!"
Hi.
persistence paid off. A special
Okay.
customer, a little girl about Lily's size, stopped by. Lily enthusiastically pitched her goods.
Chào bọn món cái gì?
Showing off the fresh tomatoes Dad grew.
Món cái gì đó? Cà chua ngon quá. Bán cho tôi nhé.
Won over by her cuteness and the quality, the young customer agreed to buy some for $5.
Cái này bao nhiêu? Ok. Thank you. Bye bye.
Holding the precious $5 bill, the first fruit of her labor, Lily ran straight to the nearby grocery store.
Chào bạn nhá, bạn mua gì? Mua bánh hả? Đưa tiền đây. Đưa tiền đây. Rồi. Đây hả? Lựa đi. Đây.
She confidently used the money to buy 2 fragrant pastries. On the way back, she didn't forget her best friend. She ran to find Sam the pig. As soon as she saw him, she happily took all the remaining tomatoes out of her basket to treat him. Eat a lot, Sam. Sam seemed to feel Lily's kindness and ate the tomatoes deliciously.
Ly đi đâu rồi ta? Ly ơi! Ủa? Ly!
Lily got home just as Dad arrived. Seeing his daughter holding the pastries, Dad was surprised and proud.
Ồ, ra ghế ngồi đi con. Đi đâu về đây? Sao có bánh đây hả?
To reward her effort, Dad revealed he had also bought milk and cookies stored in the fridge for her.
Con bóc thử thế nào?
Dad gently helped Lily open the cake box.
Đúng rồi.
They sat together enjoying the snack.
Ngon quá hả? Ngon quá hả Ly? Ồ.
Dad.
Ôi trời. Ơi.
Lily obediently broke off a piece of cake to offer Dad, her eyes sparkling with joy.
Cho ba hả? Thôi Ly ăn đi con, ăn cái này đi.
The meal wasn't just sweet because of the cake, but because of the love and kindness of smart, capable Lily.
Ăn đi ha. Ăn đi xong rồi dọn này nhá. Được chưa? Con kiến nó cắn nhá. Xong chưa? Con bỏ được thùng rác đi này. Bỏ thùng rác đi con. Bỏ thùng rác đi. Rồi.
Knowing their tummies were grumbling after the hard work, Lily was super excited about preparing lunch. With small but strong hands, she held the door edge and pulled hard to open it. Without Dad needing to search, Lily already knew exactly where the potatoes were and helped get them out.
Lên trên đi.
After getting the ingredients, she climbed onto her familiar table.
Ngồi đấy đúng rồi đấy. Đây là món khoai nhé.
Showing great discipline, she took off her hat. She sat neatly, hands on the table, watching Dad peel the potatoes.
Lấy khoai đi. Vào đây. Ý, chưa ăn được đâu.
Dad gently reminded her, Lily, don't touch the knife. It's dangerous. Understanding his serious tone, Lily pulled her hands back and watched quietly, staying away from sharp objects.
Đi ngồi đó. Đây, cái này phải ngâm nha, ngâm không nó thâm, nó xấu nha. Này gọt đã ha. Khoai ấy.
Once the potatoes were peeled, Dad placed a bowl of water in front of her. Lily carefully picked up each potato and dropped it into the water. She did it very gently to avoid splashing. Her eyes lit up with joy at contributing to the meal. While waiting, Dad explained that usually Lily only eats steamed veggies for health.
Làm ba củ nhé.
But today, to reward her hard work and add some protein and fat, Dad decided to make French fries.
Tí Lý. Nè. Ở đây ha. Con ngồi kia, con ngồi đó. đây nhé. Đây nữa, đây nữa, đây coi, đây đây, tí nữa mình ăn nhé, mình nấu chín rồi mình ăn nhé. Đây coi. Đây. Đây nữa. Đây. Rồi, xem nào. Ố, vậy là được rồi đấy ha. Rồi. Đẹp không? Chụp cho. Đẹp quá ha. Rồi. Đây coi. Đũa. Đây là kìa, ngay. Ở đâu là cái này? Ở đây.
Hearing the sizzling oil and smelling the aroma, Lily couldn't hide her curiosity. She stayed right by the stove, eyes wide with excitement. However, Dad kept warning, "Be careful of the fire and hot oil, Lily." She listened, sitting at a safe distance, watching the potatoes turn golden brown.
Bây giờ mình chờ đợi thôi. Thôi, ra đây coi. Này. Khởi như đi nhé, món khoai tây nhé. Để cho đi chắc ăn nhé.
Finally, the golden fries were
Cái này
done.
lâu được ăn cho đi nhé. Nhiều dầu lắm, lâu ăn thôi nha. Giờ ăn cho vui thôi nhé. Đấy ha. Rồi.
Dad served a portion for Lily, but reminded her, "It's very hot. Blow on it first." Lily looked at the delicious fries, trying to control her cravings so she wouldn't get burned.
Rồi, để bà bỏ đây lên nha. Từ từ coi. Đây, đây, đây. Đó, chưa. Nóng lắm, chưa nhé. Từ từ đã. Nóng lắm. Đây, đây, đây. Đúng rồi. Không sao hả? Từ từ đã con, nóng lắm, từ từ đã. Đây. Đây đi. Ui. Quá. Đúng rồi. Ngon không? Nhưng từ từ nóng nhé, thấy chưa? Rồi. Đây. Rồi, con xuống ghế đi. Đây, để cho đây.
When they cooled down, she took a piece. The crispy, rich taste was so different from her usual bland steamed food.
Được không? Ha. Đúng rồi đấy, nguội rồi ha.
She nibbled slowly, enjoying the reward.
Quá. Ngon quá.
Dad ate with her and whispered, "This is yummy, but we can only eat it sometimes. Too much fried food isn't good."
Cảm ơn Ly nha. Giỏi quá ha.
Lily chewed and looked at Dad, her eyes saying, "I know, Dad."
Đúng rồi. Cho thử miếng nha. Cho thử miếng nha. Ngon ha. Chỉ miếng của Ly nha. Ngon quá. Không ăn nữa hả Ly? Không ăn nữa hả? Bỏ đây nè, bỏ đây, rồi bỏ đây luôn. Rồi. Vào đây, vào lau tay à, vào đây.
When the plate was licked clean, Dad took a towel to wipe Lily's hands and mouth.
Thấy không?
She sat still to let Dad take care of her, ending a morning filled with laughter and interesting experiences with her loving dad. In the quiet room, Lily was lost in the bright world of her phone. At his desk, her dad was focused on his work.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, Lily saw something exciting she wanted to share right away. She ran over to her dad, holding out the phone, hoping he'd look.
Em trốn ha, xem trốn ha. Trốn tắm đấy. Con ra kia đi, ra kia nằm đi.
Dad's not done yet, honey. Wait a minute. A little disappointed, but Lily was a good girl. She listened, went back to her bed, and kept scrolling. But somehow the phone wasn't fun anymore. A strange sound came from her tummy.
Dad.
Lily realized she was hungry. The hunger chased away all her interest in the phone. She ran to her dad again, this time a little impatient, tugging on his sleeve.
Sao Ly? Thấy không? Thấy sao?
But he still wasn't finished.
Thôi con ra ngoài nhé, tí nữa bà làm cho Ly nhé.
Disappointment and hunger made it impossible for Lily to sit still. This time, she didn't go back to bed. She put her phone down firmly, deciding to take matters into her own hands. Lily marched out of the room by herself, her steps determined, as she headed straight for the kitchen. She tiptoed, flung open the rice cooker. Nothing.
Oh no. Okay.
She rummaged through the kitchen cupboards. Ah, there it was. A packet of instant noodles, her savior. But the challenge had only just begun. The packet was stubborn. Lily struggled, using both her hands and her teeth to tear it open. After a battle, the edge finally ripped. Lily proudly dumped the noodles into a pot. She ran to the water dispenser, poured in a little water. Just a little, she thought it was enough, and carried the pot to the gas stove. Click! She turned on the flame. Mission accomplished. Now, she just had to wait. Lily ran to the living room and plopped down on her favorite beanbag chair. The chair was so soft, it hugged her. And Lily forgot her hunger and forgot all about the pot hissing on the stove. Burning! A strong smell of smoke wafted into the office. Dad ran out in a panic, dashing straight into the kitchen.
Cái gì vậy?
Oh no! The pot of noodles with so little water.
Lily, làm gì vậy? Hử? Lily!
Was burnt black at the bottom. Worried for Lily's safety and probably feeling bad for the pot, he raised his voice. Lily, what are you doing? That's so dangerous, don't you know?
Biết không?
Lily startled, not because of the smell, but because of her dad's shout. She froze.
Thôi được rồi, ở đây nhé, bà nấu cho ăn nhé. Ăn đi chưa?
Dad was scolding her. Fear and hurt welled up. She was only hungry. Lily sulked. She ran straight into the bedroom, tears welling in her eyes. She crawled into the wardrobe and curled up in the darkness. It was her safe hiding place.
Lily! Lily ơi!
A moment later, Dad came in, his voice much softer. He opened the wardrobe door.
Làm gì đây? Hả? Làm gì đây? Hử?
Lily, I'm sorry I yelled. I was just worried about you.
Hử?
Lily kept her face turned away, her anger still fresh.
Đi đồ người ta bây giờ. Hử? Nằm có buồn ngủ thì nằm đây nhé. Đây, cái nằm đây. Đây. Đó, con nằm đi. Ui giời, sao đây?
Come on, I'll make you
Bye
something
bye.
else to eat, okay?
Ở đây nhá.
He
Đi chơi
coaxed.
rồi, ba đi chợ
Lily
nhá.
was still
Đúng rồi,
silent.
về về làm đồ ăn nhá.
Dad knew she was
Đi
still
chưa?
upset.
Đi chợ xong là ba gọi nhá.
He sighed and went out.
Lily, ra giúp bố nấu ăn nào.
Lily, come out and help Dad cook, his voice called from the kitchen. Even though she was sulking, her hungry tummy and the invitation to cook together were hard to resist. Lily slowly crawled out of the room. She shuffled into the kitchen.
Giúp ba nhé. Ba làm cho Lily ăn nhé.
Dad had already prepared vegetables and potatoes.
Để. Đứng vào đây này.
He handed her a basket of green beans. You can snap the beans into here. Lily looked at her dad, then rolled up her sleeves and copied him, snapping the beans into pieces.
Cô bảo kia đi.
Feeling like she had an important job, Lily's anger started to melt away. She joined in enthusiastically.
Đây. Đây đi. Đây. Đây coi. Đúng rồi. Đây. Con bỏ kia đi. Đây nữa. Để cái đây nhé. Cái dây ấy. Đây. Đây đi. Con bỏ đây nhé. Đây là cái này. Đúng rồi. Đây nữa. Phải to như này. Nhai vào đây nhé. Ui dồi, này dài quá ha. Đây. Vào đây này. Đây này, con để cái này ra. Cái này dài quá nhỉ. Đây này. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Vào đây, vào đây. Giỏi lắm. Đây nữa. Úi giời, giỏi lắm. Đây đi. Bỏ đấy. Bỏ đây. Kia kìa. Giỏi. Được rồi, bây giờ mình làm thêm khoai tây nhé. Khoai tây nhé.
Now let's do the potatoes, Dad said. He cut the potatoes, making a nice shape on purpose.
Thơm đấy. Khoai tây vàng. Khoai tây vàng đi này. Cái này ngon lắm. Cái này là bò này nhé. Rồi, khoai tây nhé. Ngon quá. Đúng rồi. Để ta cắt thành cung cho con bò nhé. Đây, con bò kia đi. Con bò đây.
Lily's job was to put the cut potatoes into a bowl. The two of them worked together smoothly.
Không là tí mình ăn dễ nhé. Đây coi. Đây này. Đây. 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 Mình tạo cùng nó đẹp nhé. Đây coi. Đây. Đây. Đây nữa. Rồi. Đi rửa nhé, con ngồi đấy đi.
Finally, Dad washed the vegetables and put a new pot of water on the stove. Just wait a little bit, okay? He said. Lily waited patiently, her hunger returning. But this time, she felt strangely happy and warm.
Lấy nước nhé, mình phải lấy nước đổ vào kia nha. Đó, mình đổ ở đây. Đó. Tắt bếp. Đấy. Chờ một xíu nha. Mình ngồi chờ xíu. Ngồi chờ nó chín xong mình rớt ra mình ăn nhé.